What's going on, guys? It's Rookie here. So, I'm probably going away for a little bit. This channel not going nowhere. It's just the fact that, I'm getting pretty much kicked out. And, in all honesty, I'm pissed off about it. Like, I've been living with my grandparents since I graduated high school in 2014. And, in all honesty, I'm just going to be real. I'm probably going to talk about a lot of stuff. But I've lived with them since I was 17 when I graduated high school. And I've been through, a lot of stuff growing up. And, that's pretty much it. I've been through a lot of stuff. And, you know, came to a point where around when I was 18, I was actually going to kill myself because I felt like I was a burden to, my parents, like my mom and my dad. They weren't together around this time either. I felt like, I didn't really have a place in the world at this point in time. Like, you right out of high school, you don't understand, a lot of stuff that's going on in the real world. So you try to take it at face value and just try to figure out everything that's going on. And you can't really, because you young, like, you don't know nothing. So you just expect to know things that you don't. I know I sound like I'm rambling right now, but I promise I'm getting to the point. But that came around, and I thought I felt like I was gonna kill myself. And straight up, 3 o'clock in the morning, one day, I was in the bathroom looking in the mirror, and I had a knife to my chest. And the first thing that came to my mind was, God, if you still real and you actually really care about me, if you don't tell me something by the end of the week, you don't show me something by the end of this week, I'm killing myself. Straight up. I didn't care about nothing that nobody had to say. I didn't need encouragement at this point in time. I didn't feel like I was really contributing to anything. So honestly, what does, somebody's encouragement, mean to me? It shouldn't. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. So that week goes on, and I wasn't, wasn't feeling those signs. That's like like the most religious thing I ever did was like to really be looking for signs, right? So I go to church, and I finally, got locked in. Told my pastor straight up. Well, he wasn't my pastor at the time, but I told him straight up. I was like, "Look, man, I was finna kill myself a couple days ago." And after watching that video and seeing that lady get her leg healed out, this and that, and we prayed about it, and I got my leg healed 2.5 inches. And, it felt like after that, there was nothing I had to worry about. And then, it's not really the fact. As a Christian, we should know that we always going to go through stuff. And I know I may not act Christian on this channel. I don't really know who I want to be on YouTube yet, but I do want to get serious about it. But let's just say this. Nothing is your fault. If you're moving into a place where there's already hell going on and you just put yourself in that situation, it's not your fault. Because I felt like it was. Even now, my granddad has been talking about divorcing my grandma for like the past, I guess, year. And I was like, okay. Like, at this point in time, you've been hearing this your whole life. You start to become numb to other people's feelings. I definitely have, especially how depressed I was. And I just didn't care about anything. I was like, whatever, bro. Y'all stuff don't have nothing to do with me, so stop complaining to me. And at that point, at the same time, bro, it's not my business to know what you're going through. And it was annoying. So my grandma hits me up. I get picked up from work today. My grandma's like, oh, I'm not going to be at home anymore. And pretty much, I'm gonna be living somewhere else. So you and Yuri are gonna have to find ways to get to work and stuff because I'm not gonna have transportation. And I'm like, okay, like I didn't really care. I can't even say that I cared, but I'm just like, why is this happening now? I just got my job back. I just got my job back. I'm about to get a car, and then this junk happens out of nowhere. In all honesty, I felt like going home and snapping on my granddad because I just called my pastor right now and told him straight up, I was like, I think I'm gonna snap tonight because, dude, my granddad, I swear he does stuff to get, he knows how to pick at people's buttons. Like he knows buttons, bro. That man, he just a jerk, dude. And I know my grandma ain't been perfect and stuff, but this is affecting all of us. Like I don't mean to live here for free. I don't mean to. I tried paying some bills. Y'all kept telling me no, and now you just making me seem like I'm just living here for free, and I never asked to pay for any of the bills and stuff like internet and cable. I use the internet more than anybody in this house. I'm the one, I make videos and stuff. I play online all the time. And what's the point in not letting me take care of a bill that I'm the only one that's really using? That's like dumb. So I get home. Just fast forward. I don't really. I get home, and he's like, "Well, your grandma, she about to leave, so yeah, I need to pack y'all stuff up too." Like what? Like a nigga finally get a job and you just jumping in the way. I this man been doing his junk for a minute. Like I've told him, I was like, "Hey, granddad, as soon as I get a job, you gonna let me keep this puppy, and I'll take him with me when I move out. You gonna let me keep him, and then when I get my job, I'll take care of all her stuff, her shots and stuff, and I'll do it with my other dog too." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "It's a promise." He said, "Yeah." The day I get my freaking job, this man took her to the pound, right? So I'm pissed. I'm pissed at this point. And I honestly, it took some definite control for me to not turn up on him then cuss him out and stuff. I don't cuss I don't cuss no adults out. I don't cuss no adults out. I'm real respectful. But if people keep pushing, like when my buttons begin to be pushed and pushed and pushed, you can't expect me to just be the nice grandson. Like I'm a man too, and I'm not trying to buck up and be like, oh, this and that. I'm telling you straight up, I respect you, and I don't come at you no type of way. I'm not a burden to you. I take care of my stuff. I go to church. I don't throw that in your face, even though you talk about how, you know, my God ain't real. This and that. Like that junk, that don't hurt. That don't hurt me that much. But the fact that you break promises to your grandson is like, who can I trust, bro? Who can I trust at this point? I got people in my life that I trust with my life, and you say some junk like that to me, and that junk does not help. That junk does not help at all. Like you don't understand. Like, y'all may understand. The people that's out there. I can't really just tell y'all straight up. Oh, you don't know this and that. But bruh, trust is a dangerous thing. You trust somebody enough, and then you die. You trust somebody enough, and then boom, they're the reason that you die. Like you don't, like you never know what people are thinking. So, right now I'm pissed. I don't want to talk to him no more. Y'all ain't never hear me like this. Honestly, I don't care. At this point, bruh, this video game junk, I mean, he can stay, but I don't mind turning this junk into like a journal or something. I don't want it to be depressing all the time because it's definitely not. But at the same time, bruh, it's the most toxic crap I done been in since my mom and my dad was together. Like, this is so trash. Like, I got a job now. When I didn't have a job, you complain. When I get a job, you complain. It makes no sense. So now I don't care about nothing that you're saying. It don't matter what you say. I don't care because everything that you say is pointless. You can't give me no advice because you're not even a man. You're not even a man in my eyes. You just somebody that want your wife to be your mom. And yeah, like I said before, my grandma's not perfect. She do be wasting money all the time. She give money away when she don't got it. And then she give my granddaddy money away. And I'm like, that's not how you do things, bruh. That junk used to piss me off too. I'm like, I said, if you can't give it to me, that's fine. This is just whatever. And she'll straight up ask my granddaddy. And I'm like, granddaddy, do not give me no money. Because if I wanted to ask you, I would have asked you. Because I don't ask people for money, bruh. I normally don't. Like, if it's something that I really need, which is really nothing, really, I will be like, okay, you mind if I borrow this money? I'll pay you back next week. And I'm giving them cash in hand. Ain't no cash app. Ain't no freaking whatever the heck, PayPal, nothing. I'm giving cash in hand, face to face. I don't break promises, bruh. One thing I've learned is promises can break and destroy the world, bruh. And at this point in time, I don't care about nothing this man doing. You 71 years old and you feel like you're not in control of your own house. Your wife trying to leave because you want her to leave in the first place. You drinking all day. I understand you went to Vietnam. You know, I got respect for you for going to Vietnam. But that does not give you an excuse to push your family away and blame everything on your wife for 40 plus years. At this point, bro, I'll see y'all later. I don't know when. Hopefully soon. But I'll see y'all later.